Welcome to the GCSE Maths Advantage. I'm Dr. James Carter, and every episode I'm going to break down one topic, show you where the marks are, and give you a quick win you can use in your next exam. Whether you're targeting a grade 7 or pushing for a 9. Let's get into it.
Hook. Here's a surprising fact. Examiners tell us command words cost students whole marks more often than messy algebra. In one set of papers, more marks were dropped for writing the answer in the wrong form than for making a small arithmetic slip. If you've ever finished a question confident you've done the maths, only to lose marks because your answer was the wrong type, this episode is for you.
Promise and plan. In the next 12 minutes, I'll decode the common command words you meet on higher papers: show, prove, give, simplify, find, state, sketch. Explain exactly what the examiner expects, walk through a worked example with mark annotations, and leave you with a 4-point checklist you can use straight away. Remember this one-sentence checklist. Answer form, show working, label exact or decimal, box your final line. That's your shorthand for every question.
The concept. First, show that and prove. When a question says show that, it almost always gives you the result to reach. The point is to demonstrate the steps, not to discover the answer. For example, show that 2 times 3x squared minus x equals 12x minus 4. You must start with the left-hand side and manipulate to the right-hand side. Don't try random substitutions. Write the algebra that leads to the given statement, with each algebraic step visible. Examiners look for a clear chain of reasoning.
Contrast that with find or calculate. Those command words ask you to produce a value from the information given. If a question says find x, you're expected to work out x yourself and usually give the answer in the form requested. Exact form if asked, decimal otherwise. Example, find the exact value of theta if sin theta equals a half. Exact means leave it as pi by 6, not 0.5236, unless the question asks for a decimal.
Next, give and state. Give can be short, often a quick substitution or a simple written answer. State asks for a symbol fact or a named property, like state the gradient of this line, or state the modulus of this complex number. For simplify, the exam wants the simplest exact form. Cancel factors, rationalize surds if appropriate, combine like terms. If a result can be written as a neat fraction or surd, prefer that over a long decimal unless instructed otherwise.
Finally, sketch and diagram commands. Sketch means a neat, labelled diagram showing key features and approximate proportions. It's not a full-scale accurate drawing. Include axes, intercepts, asymptotes if relevant, and label critical points. A good sketch tells the examiner you understand the shape or behaviour they care about, and that alone can win method marks even if your scale is rough. Exam technique. How are marks actually awarded? Most multi-mark questions split into method marks M and accuracy marks A. Example breakdown. A 3-mark problem often looks like M1 for correct setup, M1 for correct method, A1 for the final answer in the required form. If you write down the correct setup even without finishing, you grab an M1. So always show steps you can. Write the equation, show the manipulation, underline or box intermediate results. The examiner can't give you credit for steps they can't see. What examiners look for per command word. For show that, they expect a direct chain to the given expression, with no unshown numerical guesswork. For find, they expect you to reach a value, and often in the specified form. For simplify, they look for reduced exactness. Write a short concluding line, such as, hence shown that, or therefore x equals pi over 6, so the A1 marker knows you've come. Small textual cues help. Use hence or therefore to flag results. Worked example. Let's apply this. Question. Show that 3x minus 2 equals 5 has solution x equals a half. Okay, simpler.
Suppose the paper asks, show that 2x plus 1 times x minus 3 equals 0 leads to x equals minus a half or x equals 3. Start by expanding or factorizing clearly. Step 1, M1. State the product equals 0, so 2x plus 1 equals 0 or x minus 3 equals 0. Step 2, M1. Solve each linear equation to give x equals minus a half and x equals 3. Step 3, A1. Final line, hence x equals minus a half or x equals 3. Write hence to flag completion. Even if you make an arithmetic slip, those written steps capture M marks.
Quick win. A 4-point checklist you can use immediately. 1. Answer form. Read the command word and decide exact or decimal. 2. Show working. Write the equation or step that gets you started. Grab that M1. 3. Label exact decimal. If you leave an exact value, write exact or cross-check it with a decimal to be safe. 4. Final boxed line. End with one clear line beginning hence or therefore and box or underline your final answer. Use this every practice question for instant gains.
Common pitfalls. 3 mistakes I see all the time and how to fix them. First, giving a calculated decimal when the question needs an exact form. Fix. Pause for 2 seconds and look for words exact or simplify. Second, not showing working because you think the examiner can see it in your head. Fix. Write the setup line. It's cheap and often worth a mark. Third, failing to label your answer clearly. Fix. Always finish with hence or therefore and box it. These small habits stop tiny losses from becoming big ones.
That's your quick win for today. If this helped, share it with a friend who's revising. You'll find more worked solutions and a printable command word checklist at jcacademyonline.co.uk. Until next time, trust the process and nail that exam. Stay curious.